Hi, welcome to GenX Glam here on YouTube. I'm using my quiet voice because it's night time here at the Glam Station. But welcome to everyone. If you're new, if you're coming back, welcome. We're especially uncut tonight. I've got a clean face. I'm gonna do a quick Shiseido Vitsy mask here, probably in front of you. I've got my station prep for tomorrow because I kind of like the so I saw you already today. I saw you this morning, and I did a kind of a chic video on skincare prep using GURWM products and showing you some GURWM products I didn't necessarily use, but I've picked up and put into my collection, and that was really fun. And tomorrow could be the day that I cash in hundreds of thousands of Shoppers Smart points that I have been hustling every day, checking my app. What can I buy at the grocery store? What can I buy at Shoppers that's going to get me, that's going to get me some bonus points. Just keep raking them up. Oh, it's a 20 times points day? Okay, let's go see what I might be able to talk myself into buying today, in the hopes that one day I would cash in big, and when that day came, I would know what I wanted. And I think I know what I want. I am gonna go for the full size of the GURWM multi-lift sculpting serum. I have to call my contact at Shoppers tomorrow, the GURWM contact I have there, and she's been away for some days, and she's gonna come back and assess her gift with purchase options and let me know before I drive out there whether it's a good day to come and cash in the points. I'm in no hurry. I can be patient. I can just keep adding those points up in next bonus redemption, cash them in. You know, it's not the end. I still have plenty of samples. I still have plenty of skincare, and that's why skincare choices. And that's why I kind of want to go on a series of get ready with me using different brands of skincare, because we all know my makeup routine, very monochromatic, very simple, very barely there. But I do have a lot in my collection that I do like to try out and share with everyone, because I share with you and you share back, and I learn a lot. And, you know, I was thinking this collection, it's a bit massive, but I have made choices to buy new things, to take things back, you know, as I raise these kiddos. And anybody who's raised kids, okay, we know, you know, they always push the limits, right? They always want to see how far they can go, every button they can get away with pushing. And some kids are more persistent than others. Well, that was my experience, so much so that we might have needed to seek a little bit of help along the way to, you know, help with the self-regulation. And what I learned is that, you know, there's no bad boys or bad girls, or even good boys or good girls. There's just choices. And I'm not telling anybody here how to raise their kids, but, you know, as they hit these socialization growth windows, it's really important, I have found, especially when I have those kids that are always pushing, negotiating, manipulating, you have to be point blank about the choices that they make, and whether that was a smart choice or not a smart choice. And if it wasn't a smart choice, you have to think about what sort of consequences you might want to dish out to modify the behavior, so future on, the kiddo might make a smarter choice. And when they make smart choices, you need to praise the heck out of that, all the positive reinforcement that you can round up, and just let them know they made smart choices. So as I go deeper into my journey here, building a collection, trying different products, skincare, makeup, body care products, you know, I'm learning from, there's so many options out there, and there are so many other folks out there letting you know what they think of all of the options out there, and there's just so many choices. And yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna go make a choice. But I tried out the serum. I've tried out this GURWM serum so many times. Really like it, and no regrets. It's impossible to live a life without regrets, but you know, it is possible to minimize them. Again, this is speaking of choices, this Shiseido UZC, it's got these like little vitamin C crystals in it. I've used it before in like Get On Ready With Me videos. It's so strange because you can feel them when you stick your fingers into the pot. You can feel it when it goes on your face, but then they just dissolve. It's magic. It's like Lucky Charms. It's magically delicious for your face. And when you wake up in the morning, the reviews say, and I can attest to this, I still feel like my skin is really, really moist. So I'm a fan of this. I don't use it every night, but I have been up and down my stairs so many times this evening, like laundry after laundry after. I think I've probably done 5 loads. I'm taking advantage of having, having access to the machines. I don't know about you, but I think I've talked about this before. Sometimes moms tend to let everybody go in front of them, whether it's, in the food line, whether it's in the laundry line, whether it's in, waiting for the bathroom line, or, you're the last one out of the house because you're the one making sure everything in the house is good to go so that no stoves are left on, all the lights are off, yeah, we may run a little bit behind schedule because we're kind of running around after everybody else. It's just Mother Nature, I think. But you know where I'm going with that. So I just wanted to pop in really quick, see how this new background goes. I'm not sure. You may see the screen again tomorrow. I may not even upload the video. That's the fantastic thing here about GenX Glam, and this journey of uncut chatting with you. It allows me to be as spontaneous as I want to be. I can just sit down, I can press the button, I can tell you what's on my mind, I can tell you I appreciate you, I can tell you that you guys are teaching me how to make better choices in my own, journey here in the beauty space. So yeah, that's it. That is it. Enjoy the castle view behind you because you may not see it again for a while. And the reason, and this is probably going to seem to you like the silliest thing, like you want to know the rest of the story. The primary reason why I've always had like the blind going behind me, it's because of my lovely cat, Xena. Speaking of defiant ones, and she's a heartbeat in the house, right? Our pets are a heartbeat in the house. She is so independent. She is sometimes borderline defiant. She's very vocal. She has figured out how to communicate with us. And sometimes it's not always pleasant. Sometimes it's annoying, especially this time of year when all she wants to do is go outside. Just cry at the patio door, follow you around until, somebody succumbs and puts her out there on her little 20-foot tether so she can chat with the squirrels or whatever she does. But anyway, Xena, when I got Xena, Xena's going to turn 4 in August. She was a gift. She was a gift from the gals that I played tennis with in Denmark when I was living in Denmark. They knew that I wanted a cat and I wanted a female orange cat. I don't know. I had cat sit quite a bit in years leading up to that. I had myself, if we have to go back even further, for my 21st birthday, some friends that I worked with at the Olive Garden, they got me a cat for my birthday, for my 21st birthday. She's a Siamese cat, beautiful, round face. She didn't have that diamond face. I might get a little bit choked up talking about Sunny because I still think of her every day. But she was just this beautiful Siamese cat. We loved each other so much. She used to like sleep on my neck. She moved with me from college to New York City to all of my adventures around the world. And she lived almost 19 years old. And, after Sunny passed, several years went by where I just cat sat for people I knew who were going on vacation. I'm like, do you need somebody to watch your cat? You could take him or her to my house. And there was this one cat, Sammy. It was a rescue cat, orange cat, boy. And I normally only have had girl cats anyway. I love Sammy. And so I just said to my girlfriends in Denmark, I'm like, I'm getting really close. I'm getting close. I think I can commit. I think I want to get another cat. I don't know if I'm going to get a Siamese. Cats and dogs are really hard to get in the Scandinavias. I don't know how to explain it to you. They actually don't really have a stray population. They have shelters, but there aren't many animals there because the people take care of their animals. I'm not judging anyone. And they're smaller countries, right, than Canada, than USA, and some of these other big countries that have issues with, you know, stray cats, dogs, whatever, stray animals. Anyway, the gals did some research and they found a lady who had two kittens, two orange kittens, one boy, one girl, and they interviewed for her. They interviewed for her and they got her. They traveled 3 hours on the train outside of Copenhagen to pick up Xena and bring her back. And yeah, so Xena will turn 4 in August. And she's nothing like Sammy, man. Sammy was so chill, so affectionate. Xena is, I keep thinking maybe, I mean, she doesn't attack us. She doesn't do that. She's very smart. I've been able to train her to walk on a leash. And like I say, she knows a few commands. Like she knows night-night. She knows outside. We have to spell O-U-T. Anyway, I bought this castle for Xena. It was a, like a kid's tent. You know, Xena, Warrior Princess. I don't know if you know the show. Anyway, there was a, I don't want to call it a dollar store because nothing is cheap in Denmark, but it was the Flying Tiger, I think. And it was a store where you could get stuff, kind of kitschy stuff, cheap, stationery, just very random things. And it was right down the street for me. So I bought her this castle when, you know, when we had her. And it's been moving around. It's super tall. If I wouldn't have had my screen up, you would have seen Xena's castle. And so I talked to the fam and I was like, guys, I think it's time. I think it's time to take down Xena's castle. She doesn't really go in it anymore. And it literally took up the whole interior of the space behind me, which is the main like rec area of the basement. I've got the faux kitchen back there. I've got my P. Louise castle, and behind that, just some dishes in the cupboards, my mobile record players, crates of records, books lined in those shelves. So I don't know. We may keep this view, we may not. I'm going to keep working on it as we continue to just like evacuate things out of the house and tidy things up, spring cleaning and all. We've all been there. You know, you know. Listen, I'm going to sign off, but look, I've got all my Shiseido stuff ready to go tomorrow. I'm really excited to do some Shiseido skincare prep before I put down my little bit of spot concealing creamy bronzer, touch of blush powder here and there and get out the door. And I'm going to be in an extra rush tomorrow because I've got to get myself out to Shoppers and see if I'm going to get that serum, see what kind of bonus is going to be out there for me. No mail today. If I would have got mail today, we would have unboxed something. I feel like it's like when it rains, it pours. You know that saying on the Morton's, salt the blue salt. Anybody know? When it rains, it pours. I feel like that's going to be what's happening with the mail when it finally comes. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, thank you for hanging out this evening, this evening with me in an extra uncut GenX Glam special. I'll see you next time. Take care.